I am so excited to be in the new catalog. I'm going to wait just a second. Make sure I am in the right place here. And make sure this is working. There I am. That's better. Okay. It's like everything froze up for a minute. All right, so we are going to take a little walk through the catalog. I'm actually going to be doing the highlighting of my catalog and taking some notes in it while we do this, which is going to be exciting. And then I have a whole bunch of printables for you for your new catalog. So if you didn't catch my live earlier, I just launched the Color of the Month Club, and that video was earlier this morning. It was like first thing. So if you did not catch that, you can go back and catch what this is all about. I have my, hello, Elizabeth, again. I have my PDF. I just had mine tucked in my catalog. Oops, that's confidential information. That's probably not good that that was on there. Okay, so I might have to go back and blur that out. Okay, so the first thing I have for you is I'm going to go through these printables first, and then we will jump into the catalog. So just in case you don't have time to completely hang out, because this is going to be a long video. So let me grab a couple blends so I can show you how this works. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to have for you, all this is going to be linked in the YouTube description box and on my website. Okay, so as soon as I'm done with the video, I will link all of these printables, and all you do is click on them and print them out. Okay, and then on my website, I will have them linked, and then there will be a couple more instructions in case you missed the video. Okay, so for the first printable I have for you is the blends color chart. Now, I did this a couple years ago, so I've updated it. So if you got this from me a couple years ago, this has been updated. And it's exactly what it sounds like, blends color chart tracker. It is broke up into our color family. So we have the brand new end colors right here. Then we have last year's end colors. Then we have brights, subtles, regals, neutrals, and then our natural tones. And then the third page is older blends, so past blends. I keep all of my blend markers, even if the color retires. I just keep them until they die. And so I have these, there's no item number. So on the chart, there is an item number for the combo pack, and then there is a light box and a dark box. On the past blends, there's no item number because you can't get those. But if you have them and you want to track them, you can. And then there's some blank boxes at the very bottom, just in case you want to, in case you have a color that I didn't list, if somehow I missed it, okay? So what you're gonna wanna do is you're gonna wanna print this out, and you're gonna wanna print it out on basic Stampin' Up! Cardstock. That is the cardstock that works best with the blend markers. Are these two different colors? These have gotta be. Yeah, let me grab two of the same colors. So that's concerning. Oh, I think I just got these mixed up. I bet this is it. Nope. Light. Okay. Just pick one. Here we go. Dark. Okay. Dark and light. Okay. That was concerning. So the Stampin' Up! Basic White cardstock is 80-pound cardstock. It will go through your printer just fine. I never have any problems, and I use it all the time. I use it in my memory keeping, for journaling. I've also printed photos out on this paper when I've been out of photo paper. So I printed mine at 97%, like the scale, 97%. If you don't do that, if you don't just adjust the scale when you print it, there, the top may just be cut off a little bit. So this is really right at the top, and none of this will be cut off. All of this will be fine. My title, I did a little too high. And so I printed mine out at 97% scale. So there's 3 of these. So let me show you how these work. So you grab your blends. We have boho blue, and this is the dark and the light. And so you do exactly what you would think. It's pretty self-explanatory. You're going to color in some of the light box. Then you're going to color in some of the dark. And that is going to show you your colors. Okay, and then what I like to do is I like to, up here where the title is, I just like to do some blending. So I start with the dark, or I start with the light, and then I go into the dark. And then I just blend that a little bit just so I can get a good sense of how it blends. So you can do that with all of your colors. So you can see I did Pretty Peacock on that one. And then that's the boho blue. And I will do that for all of mine at another time. I have not had time to do that yet. Okay, the next thing that I have for you is the cardstock and designer paper labels. Okay, so that's not what I need. This is what I need. Okay, so here's all the cardstock, and I use this for where I store all my cardstock. I like to have it labeled just on the shelf, each color. So it's broke up. It says Brights Collection, and then you're gonna have all the bright colors. The Subtles Collection. You can see that I've used some of my labels, and I just realized this morning, actually, when I placed my order, that my Berry Burst cardstock is not labeled, and it almost caused an issue. So that's all of our cardstocks, and then the same with our in colors, and both sets of in colors. And then here is our basic collection: basic white, thick basic white, and basic black. And then on this side is designer paper collections. So what I do is, because I store my papers in clear bags, what I do with this is I just pull the label off and then I stick it right on my clear bag so that I can see it easier. So I do keep this piece in the back, but this is really little text. And sometimes I have a hard time reading it, or like I'll go to like look at it and I won't quite know. So I just found that a label is a lot easier. Now these are Avery labels, and in the YouTube description box, when I post the link for these, I will post the label Avery number that you buy that coordinates. So I don't remember it off the top of my head. I think it's like 8167, but I will make sure to put the information in the description below. These are return address labels. So they are I think they're the 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, I think they're the 80 count. So, but I will post that. So there's an Avery label number, and it coordinates with this. You just buy those labels and then they'll print perfectly on here. So hopefully that makes sense. So that's the cardstock and the designer paper. And I'm going to put mine over there because I need to finish labeling my items. Okay, the next thing that I have for you is the Blends Label Collection for your blends. And the way that I label my blends, and if anybody is on here from our Blessed to Stamp page, I posted the Avery index number in that group. If somebody's here, you can pop that information in here for me. Okay, so I have the light, and these are broke up the same. So it's labeled at the top. There's a label that has what collection it is. So this is the 2023-2025 new in colors, and then they're listed. They are listed in light to dark. So you're going to pull off your light label and your dark label. And then what I do is right here on the back. So it's labeled right here, but that's, again, really small text that I have a hard time with. And I know there's other demonstrators that have labels for this. If you want a label for the tip of your marker, I know for sure that Wendy Cranford has a set. She charges for her labels. So just be aware that if you go find her labels, there, I believe she charges for them. But again, that's really small. Like, I don't know, if I can't read this, I'm certainly not going to be able to read something on here. I'm not going to be able to. So what I do is right on the back here, I just cover up that warning. I don't need to know that. I'm not going to choke on it. I'm good. So I put it right on the back there. And then normally when I'm coloring, I'm looking for, like, I want a blue, so I pull out my blue ones. And then if I want to know what color it is, the name of the color is there, but also I can now clearly see which one is light and which one is dark. And I leave them on my desk when I'm coloring. They're like this. So if they're like this, it's hard to see that which color. And if you have several blues out, then you could get them mixed up. So this is the way that I label mine. So there will be these labels as well in the YouTube description and on my website, okay? So it'd be really great if you're here, if you could give this video a thumbs up, because it certainly helps YouTube understand that I'm providing quality content. And I will tell you, it's not easy to make all of these PDFs. It takes a lot of time, particularly the blends color chart took a lot of time, and I'm providing all of these for free. I'm not charging for them. So it would be really great if you could give this video a thumbs up for me. That would be helpful. Okay, so those are the labels that I have for you. In the past, I've done labels for all of the product, like the dies and the embossing folders. If you're interested in those kinds of labels, leave a comment and let me know. I did not do those this year because I didn't know how popular they would be. And again, it is quite a bit of work to create those labels. But if there's enough people interested in it, I would be happy to do that. Okay, so let's dive into the catalog, which is why we're all very excited to be here, right? So I have a couple things. I have a pen and a highlighter. I'm going to do all of the highlighting in my catalog with you guys. And then I have these really cool Post-it notes that are transparent. Isn't that so cool? And I'm going to probably use these today as well. I found these on Amazon. And I've been using them for a bunch of stuff. So this is the brand new catalog. Thank you guys so much for doing that with giving this video a thumbs up. This is the brand new catalog, and I'm just gonna put some disclaimers out here right away because I've had some things happen. Okay, there's been some developments. The first thing is I am always honest. Yes, I am a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator. So when you purchase from me using my links for product in this catalog, I make a commission. That's never been something I've hid. I've always said I'm a full-time demonstrator. I do this as a way to help contribute income to our household and so that I can be home with my kids. That's always been our goal in our family, is for me to be home and be able to be with the kids, to do stuff with their school, to run them around to, volleyball practice, and to simply be here when they get home. That's has always been our family's main concern. And so that's why I do this. So I am a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator, but also I'm honest. I'm not going to tell you I like something if I don't like it. I'm not going to tell you the company's doing something good if they're not, okay? So there was a situation where a demonstrator put up a video, I commented on it, and a whole bunch of people came at me, and they were like, I can't believe that you would say this, you're a demonstrator. And I was like, well, it's the truth, so I'm going to say it. So that is my disclaimer that while I love being a demonstrator, I love Stampin' Up! As a company, I don't love all their products. I don't love every single thing they do. We're all human. We all make mistakes. We all have different tastes. We all do things differently. And I'm just going to put it out there, what I feel and think. And if you're a demonstrator and you don't like that, don't watch my videos. I'm just going to say it. Don't come at me in my videos and say to me, you're a demonstrator, you shouldn't say X, Y, and Z. Okay, so let's just clear that up, first of all. And second, I'm always going to be kind. I'm always going to be honest. And I'm here to create and share. That's what I love doing. I love crafting. I love creating. I love sharing. I love having this space. And so that's what my vibe is. Okay, so let's just jump right into the catalog and chat about it, okay? So the first thing I'm going to say is I don't love the cover. I was like a little bit, like I was like, this is a little 90s to me. This is a little like 90s-ish. It is the 35-year anniversary for Stampin' Up, which is very exciting. They've been in business for 35 years. So I wanted them to do something really fun. But it's okay. Like, you know, I've not always liked do you guys remember the catalog that, I thought this was so funny. One of my favorite catalog covers was the girl, it was like from her waist down, she was in a really pretty dress and she was holding like a frame and it had like cards clipped on it. And it was so pretty. The frame had like flowers on it and it was so pretty. And everybody hated that catalog because they were like, what are we doing? Selling like dresses, selling tights? And I thought it was so funny because it never occurred to me. I just thought it was super cute. So, you know, we all like different things at different times. Okay, so a couple things. There's a couple pages in here before we jump into the product. We have the cover page here with celebrating 35 years. We have all of our catalog icons and our table of contents. I used to tab up my catalog. It used to be something that I did every year. I found that my tabs just get so beat up because as a full-time demonstrator, I'm in and out of this catalog so much. I don't add tabs anymore to my catalog, but you totally can. Next up, we're jumping right in. There's some information here. I'm not sure what this is. So that has like your links. If you want to find Stampin' Up on all these places, you can. Again, some icons. And then we have online exclusives now. So if you've not heard of this, and this is one of the online exclusives, let me just grab it. This product you're not going to find in the catalog. You won't see this because it's an online exclusive. This is actually what my Blessed to Craft Make and Take packets will be with this month. I'm designing them right after I'm done with this video, and they will be up tomorrow. But this is a example of online exclusives. Hey, Iona, I know that I told you in the Blessed to Stamp group, I believe I posted it, what Avery index or Avery label number is this? I know you specifically asked me, so I might have tagged you. If you know off the top of your head what labels I used, can you leave it in the chat, and then I will double check and leave it in the YouTube description. I know those rhino dies, I didn't get them either. I didn't think they would sell out so fast. So online exclusives are just that. They're exclusive to online. When they sell out, they sell out. It's not necessarily guaranteed that they're going to stock them again. I am desperately waiting for the 1 3/4 inch punch to come back because I missed that as well. I think it's that, Iona. 8167 is what I thought it was as well. So online exclusives, they're giving you a little heads up that there are some items on there that you may not see in the catalog. And then we go into our color refresh. Here are all of our colors listed, which another just little shout out to the Color of the Month Club that launched today. So if you're interested in that, make sure you check out my other video. I love this. I always love when like this, there's a display like this. I'm like, this is what needed to be on the front of the catalog. 5167. Okay, Iona said 5167. I feel like this is what needed to be on the front of the catalog, all these beautiful products. Okay, carefree crafting, like we're still in all the things. Like we get it, Stampin' Up, we get it. Can we get into the product? And then Paper Pumpkin and the online exclusive kits, which a new birthday kit just launched today too. Haven't shared it yet. Too much going on. Okay. Finally, 700 pages later. No, it's not that bad, but you know, product starts on page 14 if you're interested. Okay, so Stampin' Up! Does suites. So there will be a set of products that is in a suite and everything coordinates. And the first one up is this bright and beautiful paper, which is what my cards for the Color Club are made of this month. And I didn't love this paper at first, and then I got it and I've used it a lot more than I actually thought I would. I love this piece right here. Isn't that so beautiful? And also my paper party has opened up. So that is a whole other situation. But if you want to get a sample of all of the paper and come to a 2-day party with Pip Todman and I would love for you to join us. It's a little bit later this year because Pip is leaving on the incentive trip for Stampin' Up. So we had to push it back a little bit, but that's totally okay. It'll still be fun. So this is the bright and beautiful. Okay. So she says 8167. So is it 8167, Iona? I am going to double check and I will put that information in the description when I link all of the printables. Just so you know, whatever's in the YouTube description will be the truth. There is some new, this is, it's not vellum. Is it like window sheets? We'll have to look when we get to the specialty paper. But I love this set. I don't know that I'm going to get it just because I'm not ready to make birthday sets yet. I'm not ready to make birthday cards yet. I'm kind of in a different space. So I may purchase this one. This one may be a maybe later on down the road. But I love the paper. I love the dies for this. I love that it has stars. And then these tags also have these like confetti stars. Okay, next up is the carousel horses. And I did not get this, and I do not plan to get it. It's just not my style. It's not, I don't know. I look at it and I'm not really sure what to do with it. I also feel like it's a lot of coloring, and I'm not into coloring. But I do love the sentiments, and it is super cute. So I think it goes great with this suite as well. Next up, I just highlighted, is Circle Sayings. And this I'm using for my paper party. So it is one of the stamps featured in our paper party. And it is a $1 Million Achiever set by Jessica Taylor. This is Paper Party bundle number 1. And I really love these transparency. I almost said transparency YouTube videos. Wow. These are sticky notes. I got mine on Amazon. So I love this. I love this new punch. It is a 2 3/8 inch circle punch. I love it. I love all my circle punches. Oh, that's really nice, Sharon. Renee said, Katina and Pip's paper parties are so much fun. Fun around the clock with Pip in the UK. Yeah, it is like a 2-day, like literally almost like, we almost have like a 24-hour cycle because of Pip being in the UK. It's really nice. And Sharon said, I try to support the $1 Million Sales demo stamps and dies. That is a really awesome thing. So if you're not familiar, Stampin' Up! Does this when you hit $1 million in career sales, you get to help design a stamp set, and then it gets to be in a catalog, and that is marked with a $1 million icon right here, and it is a nice thing to support that. The next page here is one that I already have. It was new last year. It is Charming Sentiments, and it is a $1 Million Achiever set by Lisa Crusoe. I always say that wrong, but I love her. This is a great set. I love it. I got it right away last year. There's one that is similar to this, and that is new as well. And then we have Lazy Day, and it comes in a bundle. Honestly, you guys, I will not get this. I don't understand it. I just am not very... I don't know what the word is. Like, I'm a very visual person. So in order for me to understand how to use a stamp set, like, there's probably never a moment where I come up with my own idea. I see an idea and I tweak it. But these scene ones, like where there's like a railing and like it's a whole scene, I would never think to do that. Like, I just would never, it would never cross my mind. So when I see this, I don't really know what to do with it. So it's not really my style. Oh no, Sharon. Okay, we won't talk about that one. So this is one I'll pass on. I think it's a cute set if it's your style. I definitely think it is cute. It's just not my style. I love this hanging plant. Makes me think of my friend Jen and all the plants that she does. I kill plants. That's the other thing. I'm not great at keeping them alive. It was funny. We did some yard work on Sunday when it was warm here and we were doing the plants and stuff. I was out there like an hour and I was like, I'm done. I'm going inside. Like, I'm not an outside girl. Like, I went and I took a shower. I was like, I need to go craft. Like, this is not working for me. And my husband was laughing at me. Okay, so Sweet Cherries. This is not new. It was in our catalog last year, but it is a cute one. I don't have it. But it's a cute one. I may have to get it. This one I keep looking at. I almost ordered this morning. So I placed my order for all the other things I couldn't get during pre-order. And I kept looking at this one. I love it. Again, I'm not positive how exactly I would use it. I love the sentiments and I'm just not sure that I need it yet. And there were other things I needed. So I think this is a great one. I love that they colored the ribbon in here with a blending brush. I think that's really fun. And I really love the dies on here. Hey, Kathy, that's okay. We just got started. I've been chit-chatting too much. Okay, so here's a good one here. This one's okay. I love the sentiments on here, but I wish there was something else with it other than just these pieces. But overall, I like it. So this is just a stamp set, no dies. It would be, wait, no, I lied. It coordinates with dies. This is an old set, so it does coordinate with dies. Don't listen to me. I don't know what I'm talking about. But I do love the sentiments. It's one I'm going to pass on just because there's not enough. The stamp set doesn't have enough for me to pick it up. And then we have a new sentiment set, Hope You Know, and I love it. Truly, Deeply Grateful. Anybody remember that song, Truly, Madly, Deeply? I'm like I need to just get this and like, it needs to say that, Truly, Madly, Deeply, just for the song. I hate that song. My husband hates that song. It played a lot in the 90s, that's why, but it reminds me of that. Great sentiment set. Handmade Hugs. I like this one. It coordinates with a tag punch, so that's really nice. I always love when we have a tag punch. It's great. I don't think there's anything wrong with it. I will probably pass on it just because there's other things that I like more. Moving on, we are going to have to like pick this up. This video is always long for me. This is an old one. This is Nature's Prints. And then this one, Lighting the Way, carried over from the Occasions catalog. And this is the one that has the lantern. And this is one I'm picking up for sure. I wanted it in the Occasions catalog, never got around to purchasing it. Sad that I missed the 10% off, but I definitely want this one. It's super cute, and the die is super cute with it. And then this one here I have, and it is an older one. Oh, Sharon, she just ordered that one, the lightning one, Lighting the Way. This one, again, is not a new one, Sending Smiles, and then Pansy Patch. which I'm going to skip over the ones that aren't new because we want to see what's new, right? Super cool. Honestly, I don't like this at all. I don't like the style of it. I don't, I will say it's great in that you don't have to color it. I like images that you don't have to color because I'm not a fan of coloring, but I just don't like this style. Like, I think that it's a good idea. I just don't love the style. This is a cute card here. I love the way they did the color block and the monochromatic. This is one I will have to say that I will probably see something that I like and want it. Then we have So Refreshing, which is new as well. This goes great with the citrus bundle. Sweet Citrus, I think it's called. And I like it. I probably will pick this one up. Next up is our next suite. This one's cute. I have not picked any of this up yet, only because I had other things I needed to purchase for upcoming projects, but it's one that I do like, and I could see myself picking up for sure. The paper is super cute, and even if you just get the paper, you're going to be able to do some really cute things with it because you're going to be able to fussy cut it out. But I love that you can add pieces, to all the different things. I just think it's a great interactive set if you love doing those. And then the sequence, it's going to make great shaker cards, which I have a love-hate relationship with shaker cards. I have Sweet Citrus. That's one that I picked up in the last catalog. I love it. And then we have Good Feelings, which is not new. Something Fancy carried over from the Occasions catalog, and then Two-Tone Flora. I always say that wrong. And then you can see here some of the samples. I love this. I do want to get it. It's on my list to get. I meant to get it in the Occasions. It's just great sentiments, and I love the dies that coordinate with it, the Something Fancy dies. Okay, none of this is new. This all carried over. This is all stuff that I have. It has punches and dies, and I'm ecstatic that this all carried over because it's all that floral kind of stuff that I love. Very Best Occasions carried over, and then Apple Harvest carried over, and Cottage Wreaths. Now, I love this. These are new treat bags back here. I just put these on my order this morning, so I will have these and share them. Where are they? I literally just got these this morning. All right, well, maybe we shouldn't waste our time looking for them. We'll find them. But these are in the back, and they're really cute. And I think I'm going to use these in our paper party. I think the pillow gift that I will get will come in that. And also, if you sign up for the Color Club or the paper party, I have scissor charms that everybody will get. So if you do both the Color of the Month Club and paper party, you will get 2 of these. And they go... Let me grab my scissors. You can put them right on your snips. That's where I have mine. And I have a black and white one on mine. All right, here is the new one. Okay, so this one is not new. It carried over. I didn't like it in the last catalog. I certainly don't like it in this one. There's just nothing about this that I understand. It's too, like... I will say it has a variety. Okay, so that's what I'll say that's nice about this stamp set is like you have flowers and you have leaves and the snowflake, and that's why it's called, like, it's a season set. But it's just too much. Like, I don't get it. I don't like the style. This very grainy. Whenever I stamp stuff like this, I think I'm stamping wrong. Anybody else? Like, I just like really crisp images. It's just, that's my style. And then this one is new. It sort of looks like Lisa's set. And it cuts out around the words, which is very trendy right now. So I love that. And I love this card here, and I love this. I love how they did that circle. Okay, then we jump right into Christmas, and there's some sets here. All of this carried over from the holiday catalog, basically. All these. Oh, and I have this. And then I'm real sad, you guys. Love this stamp set. The die's retired. I don't know why Stampin' Up! Did that. I have no idea. Like, there were dies that went with this that cut this out. It was super cute. And the die's retired. Okay, jumping into Zoo Crew. I love all of this. I love the paper. I just got this ribbon. Here's the green with it. So I love this color combo. I have not got the stamp set yet, but I plan to get the bundle, but I did get the paper. I needed, I wanted the stamp set and the die, but I needed something else for my paper party. Bird's Eye View is so cute. I love the glasses. This is just so fun. I really love this. This is going to be such a fun set, and it's easy to color. That's what I love. Easy. It's not a lot. You can totally do some blending. Super, super simple. And then we have Hey Chuck, which... Okay, it's just cute. And what I wish is that Stampin' Up! Had the Hey Chick and Hey Birthday Chick. I wish they still had all of that, and they just made a whole suite out of that, and like had chicken paper, and like, wouldn't that have just been the cutest? So we have Hey Chuck. So if you got the Hey Chick and Hey Birthday Chick from a couple years ago, this is a great set to add to that collection. If you missed the Easter Bunny set in the occasions, it carried over. I know it went on the like not orderable, like unavailable list. So if you missed it, it is in the big catalog. And then I actually just ordered this today, Happy Labels. And then this one's cute, the Silly Goose. I think it's cute. This is more my style. See the difference? Like... Even this bird, you can just see a difference in that seasonal one. This like very kind of grungy, splotchy stamping compared to like this or the birds. Like this is more my style. And then Erica Serwin, her stamp set carried over, another $1 Million Achiever. It's cute. I never got it because it's a lot of coloring, and I don't want to color, but it's a great set. And then this one, Little Monkey, is really cute. I love this, the sentiments. This has a punch. I totally love this. My kids are out of this stage of like little kitty kind of stuff, so I don't really need sets like this, but I love it. And there's a couple sets that are like that I'm like sad that I'm not gonna get, but it's just because of like where my kids are, like what I'm stamping and projects that I'm making. Okay, Biggest Wishes carried over, and then Share a Milkshake carried over. So the only new one on this page is Hello Kiwi. It's just not proportionate, I feel like. It's just like, it's a huge kiwi. Like, this is cute. I really like this, and I really liked this. I was glad to see these two samples because I was like, that is one big blackberry or raspberry. Like, so, you know. This is a new one. I love it. A big sentiment I think is really fun. I love the sample in here using this die. So this is really fun. I've never done these like burst cards because they're like, I just feel like they're too much work, but this die makes it super easy. So this is the Patchwork Piece die, and it's on page 165. And I know that can be hard to, like, I missed this the first couple times. So I really love this, and I love that it's on this sample. This is a fun one, another $1 Million set by Kelly. And it's super cute. I'm going to pass on it because it just isn't, it's not really my style, but I love all the things you can do. This would be cool. Makes me think of Pip and the UK as we're getting ready, like I'm involved, with the coronation. I always say that wrong too. But this would be so cool, the tiaras, and like, I don't know, it would just be kind of fun to do projects for that. I think in the UK, I'll have to ask Pip if she got this. Also, I'm sure she did because it says to the birthday queen and she's Queen Pip. So I bet she'd get this and it'll be fun to see what she makes with it. This is another set. I love this set. It's totally my style. I love the big sentiments. I love the fonts on the sentiments and these images, but I'm just not in that stage anymore. Like I don't, and all of my friends, like we're all older, not like, I don't know anybody that's having babies. Like I just don't, like we're all, we all have kids going to high school and stuff. So I love this. I think it's fabulous. I like wish I could purchase it. Hello Ladybug is not new, and then Sweet Songbird is not new, and Happy Hugs are not new. My highlight lines are not straight. It's hard to highlight at this angle. And then Play in the Rain is not new as well. And then Everyday Thanks. I love this. I want to get this for school stuff. I think it'd be great for school stuff. Again, I just had other priorities, but it is on my next order list. And then we have By My Side, which is not new. And then Great Samples. I love this. This sample sold me. And such a quick and cute card. Countryside Inn. I love this one. I love everything about it. I love the blues. I love the flowers. I love it all. I do not like this. I don't know what this is about. I like the shape of the dies, but this stamp set, I don't get it. And I feel like, I don't know, I haven't used it. I haven't seen any videos on it. I feel like it would be hard to use. I know you can stamp all of these at once and then cut them all out like individually, then like cut this label out, then cut this label out and have some really cool frames. I did see that you can do that, but I am not interested. Lasting Joy, a great sentiment. I love it when a sentiment set has like this. It has a couple little florals, a bunch of sentiments. You can do a whole card with this. So I think that's great. This one is new, another floral set. It's a more of a watercolor look, so I will pass on that. I have a watercolor set that I am keeping. I don't know which one it is, but it's similar to this, and I'm just going to keep the one I had. And I like that. Here is, well, this one did not retire. This is a carryover, is what I'm saying. It's not new. And then this one is new, Timeless Arrangements. And I love this one. Again, another great sentiment set with a few little floral pieces. The dies are so super cute on this. I love how they paired it with the daisy paper. I think this is a great one and would totally be on my list if I needed another sentiment or if I want to do some florals. Okay, I ordered this one. Again, you can just totally tell my style. Now, I only got the stamp set. I did not get the dies. So I didn't, I feel like I can fussy cut these images out. And so I didn't feel like I needed the dies for that. And I didn't particularly love the frame. So just to save a little bit of money, I decided to pass on the frame, the dies, and just get the stamp. But I totally got the stamp. And then I also got this set here, which I love. Again, you can just totally see from like this to this is just totally different styles. So you may like this and not like this style, which, you know, and then see this die right here, or this punch right here goes with this. I don't have this punch. Again, just not my style, but loved the stamp set. So I just ordered these this morning. Earth Elegance, I'm going to tell you, I don't like any of this stuff. or earthen elegance. I don't know. I don't like it. I don't know, and I don't like it. I didn't even order this paper, you guys, which I always order all of the paper, but I just could not bring myself to order this paper. I don't know what it was. Like, I just, this, when we do our paper party, Pip is doing this paper. I begged her to do this paper. And I just didn't even purchase this paper. And I feel like I'm going to regret it because already as I'm like staring at it, this sheet here, I really love. And there is a pretty peacock piece right here that you can't totally see. And now I got all the other paper. This is the only one I didn't get. I don't know why I did that. Because I didn't like it. This one is new. I love the sentiments that are up and down. This card is so cute right here. This is just adorable. I love it. I love the colors of it. I absolutely love this die. And then I have hope and prayers. I passed on this because I don't get it. It's sketchy. It's like you have to color. I guess you don't have to color there. You can just stamp it. But it's like sketchy, right? Like it's a more of a, not a crisp one. Okay, I love this. I think it's so cute. I love the little hearts that you can put inside. This would be such a cool shaker. I love the dies. It's on my list of things to maybe pick up. I'm sure I'm going to see something with this and totally want it. And how did they do these little ones? Because this is big, and this is big. Oh, right here. It's in the dies. I'm like, how did they do that? It's in the dies. And then I have this. This is not new. I don't like any of this, you guys. This I probably could get on board with. And I like Take Courage. I like sentiments like that. I like sentiments that can be used for like multiple things, right? Like Take Courage could be if you're doing something, like if you got a new job, or it could also be like if you retired, or it could be like there's so many different things that you could use this for. And I love sentiments that are like that. So I do love the sentiments, but this is too much coloring for me. And I don't really like sets that are like the back of people. Like, I don't want to color your back end. Like, I just don't. So I will totally pass on this. This is a great sample. Like, it's a great that they showed this because it really does showcase what you can do with it. But I just don't have the desire to color your back in. And then we jump right into this. This was on my list to get today, but my order got a little expensive and I was like, I need to reel it in. And so I think I will wait to get this until next month. I love it. I love everything about this. I love this. And I love that you could use this die. So there is like, it's like a tackle box, but you could use this for so many other things. Like you could totally do like crafting. Like if you're organizing your craft supplies, you could put like ribbon and like sequins and like you could do something like that. It would make a really fun shaker card in that way. And then also with just like, you could do birthday stuff in it. It's such a cute die. So I want to get all of this. I ordered the paper this morning. I love the embossing folder and I do love the stamp set and the sentiments. So the stamp and die set, the bundle I will get next month. The paper I got today. I love all of this. I love this. Again, it's just my style. Of stamps. This is on my list to get. I love this. I think it's great. I think it's great for school stuff. Wonderful, wonderful sets. I love these. I love all the samples. I love the pizza one. It would be so cool to do like little pizza invitations like for a pizza party, or it would be great to do a scrapbook page with the pizza for like pizza night. That would be really fun. And then I love this, but again, my kids just are not in this stage. I would totally buy this like 5 years ago. I would have bought it. Love it. I think it's great. Next up, we gotta go. We gotta get this show on the road. Next destination. I think this would be great for memory keeping, like scrapbooking. If you are a traveler, perfect. I love the camera. I love this. So great. I love the cards, but really when I see this, I think memory keeping, time to make new memories. I love that. What a great sentiment for a card. So super great. He's All That is not new. It carried over. And then Sweet and Precious. Again, I love, this is a great set. I think it's the animals are really great. I will pass on it just because it's not my style, but I do think it's great. Oceanfront is not new. Grassy Grove is not new. Wild and Sweet is not new. None of this is my style. I don't get it. I don't know what to do with it. I don't know how to make anything with it. It's just not. This is distinctive stamping, so it gives you like a very realistic look. So that's great. I do like these images. It just is not my style. And then we have this, which, listen, I love the paper. I love this holographic paper. Beautiful. Do not like the stamp set. It's weird. I don't know what to do with it. I feel like, I don't know. I just feel like it's weird. But I do love the dies. Now these dies that make these little planets, oh, it's so cute. But I just don't like this part. This would be great. It reminds me of the Northern Lights. They were actually spotted really close to us, like actually like 20 minutes away, and I missed it. And we were so bummed because if I would have, I have an app that will tell you where the Northern Lights are, and there's some weird thing happening where they're showing up in other places. And I downloaded the app and put it on my phone because they're really, really close to us. They were really close to us, and Violet is obsessed with them. And I was like, if they show up, I will wake you up and we will go, like, if they are anywhere close to us. So I love this paper for kind of that. And this paper will be great for memory keeping as well. Legendary Ride, On the Ocean, and Beside Me, all... I think I have that one. I do not. I was positive I had this one. Are all not new. They carried over. Fun on Wheels. Okay, this one is super cute. The dies on this are adorable. Like, I want the dies alone for this. The dies are on my list. It has a skateboard, and Andrew's into skateboarding. And then the kids ride their bikes all over. So for memory keeping, I'm all over this. And then Crafting with You, I have, and I've used a ton. It is super cute. I love it. It has these cute scissors. It has a cute trimmer. Let me just grab the cards that I just did with these. How stinking cute are these dies. So first, the scissors, can we just, and what I did is I had a scrap of, when I was making this card, I had a scrap of silver foil paper, and I just stuck it in the back of my dies because whenever I cut these scissors, I know I'm going to want like silver foil paper. And so instead of having to get up every time and go dig for it, I just stuck this scrap right in there so that I can cut the scissors out. How cute is that? Just stop it with the scissors. Stop it. Okay, and then look at this trimmer, you guys. This is so cute. It has the little blade and then the trimmer part. I just love it. These are my Color Club cards for the month. So I love this. I got it right away. Okay, none of this is new, but this is. And if you are into gaming or you have kids that are, this would be cool. I love the throwback. This is like what controllers looked like when I was a kid. So I love that. I'm not getting any of this just because I don't need any of it. I keep almost picking this one up. It's like every time, it's like it'll be in my cart and then I'll be like, oh, I need something else. I love all of this. This bundle here was the bundle that I picked up for sure. I love it. It has the 2 punches. I love this paper. I love all of these samples. I cannot wait to get this and play with it. Spoiler alert, if you're part of Blessed to Craft, this will probably be next month in June we'll probably use this. In the Moment is not new, but I do have it. Layering Leaves is new. I love this. I love the sentiments, sending hugs, best wishes. These are beautiful. And then Go To Greetings is by Sandy. It's $1 million set. And what's great about this, which I didn't realize at first, is like there's like different, they're done differently. So like Just a Note, they're done in different fonts. And then Just a Note and Just a Note. Happy birthday, happy birthday, happy birthday. Thinking of you, thinking of you, thinking of you. 3 different thank yous. And it looks like 1 hello and 3 different thinking of yous. Which, have you ever like seen a sentiment and you're like, oh, I wish that sentiment was in that like font or like design because it would fit my card better. So I love that. I thought that was such a great idea. Bottled Happiness, I didn't like it when it came out. I don't like it now. Like, it's not, I don't know. This is cute. Like, if it's like you're pouring sand or with the sequence, but it's just not my favorite. Let's Get Into the Spirit. What is, like, I see this and I'm like, let's get drunk? Let's get into, I don't understand. Like, that's maybe not a message I want to put on my card. So I don't know. If you love this, I'm so sorry that I don't. And then Bold Bouquet. This is cute. I love it. It's great sentiments and then some flowers. I actually like how they did this one where they cut it. That's interesting. I've been forgetting to mark on my sticky notes. I guess I'll do my writing later. I have this Wildlife Wonder, and I have it only because of the sentiments. I loved the sentiments so much. This reminds me of my grandma, but I don't know that I would stamp the images, but the sentiments I was sold on. Scenic Wonders. This is another one. Okay, I had to look. I saw this and I was like, what in the world do they want us to do with this? And I had to look at the samples, and there's one right here. Now, I get access to the digital images of all of this as a demonstrator. So what I actually did is I pulled this card up like on my actual computer, and I zoomed in on it because I just could not figure out what I was supposed to do with this one. So this is a huge pass for me, but it is interesting. The card, whoever made this had a good eye because I would not have been able to understand. Seaside Bay is another $1 million set, and it is by Susan. It's okay, but it's that real sketchy look, so I will pass on it. But it's a cute set if you like those images. Masterfully Made is our next suite, and I don't like this at all, you guys. I don't like the paper. I can design with it. So it's so different. Like if you're a demonstrator and you're on like design teams, or you have like with my paper party, I can design with this. I can look at this and I can be like, yeah, I can make something with it. I don't like it. It's not, there's nothing about this that's my favorite. It reminds me of the early 90s. So it's okay. It just is not, I don't like it. It's not, the colors are not my favorite together. It's like really a lot. It's very, very bold. So that is good with the colors, that they're very, very bold. And I think you can make some beautiful things with it. I actually am going to challenge myself to use some of this at the paper party. I'm using this paper to design. It's one of mine that I that I got when we were splitting the paper up. And I want to see if I can do some things with it just because it's super bright. Did my camera go out of focus, or is that, let me go back in and see. There we go. That's a little bit better. Okay, and then we have the calendar one, which is great. That's not a new one. And then this one, Vertical Blooms, is new, which is nice. Again, we have a couple sets in the catalog that are vertical, which is nice. And then we have this one, which is new. I will pass on it, but I do like the more clean and simple look of this kind of stamp. This one is not new, and this one is. And again, I don't even know. I don't even know what this is. I don't even know what I'm supposed to do. This is another card I pulled up to look at it, to try to piece together, like, oh, this is a wall, and you stamp that. And like, I just look at this and I'm like, what is this? Like, what do you do with it? So I had to really look at the sample. So always make sure you're checking out the samples. I missed tons of stuff. It takes me a couple times going through the catalog to catch everything. This one is not new. It carried over. Same with this. And then this one is new. It is much like the turtle one, where it is reversible. You stamp one side and then you can flip it over, flip this actual stamp set over. And what is this about? My chat is messed up. I'm so sorry. My chat got messed up. I think it's fine. We do have weather here today. Like, we have pretty high winds. And we've had some issues with our cell service. Our cells went out a couple days ago, like for a whole day. And so my internet might not be the best, or it might just be cutting out a little bit. I apologize. Next is Fresh as a Daisy. This was a great update to our other daisy sets that retired. I like the more like open, kind of realistic looking daisy. I don't love this paper, this side of it, but the opposite sides are nice. So you can see here, like, here is the design, but then there's like this moody mauve, and then there's like the pebbled path. So the other side of it I like. I don't like the front facing daisy designs. And this is on my list to get. I just have not gotten it yet. Priorities. Beauty of the Deep is new. Not my style. I don't love it. So I will pass. This is not new, and I passed on this before. I will pass on it again. I do like the dies, but I don't love the images. This one is not new, and then this one is, and I don't love it. I don't love it. I think it's like plants. I don't know why you would stamp this kind of like leaf and then like you're fantastic. I just don't get it. I do like the sentiments, but I don't get it. And then this one is new, Softly Sketched. Again, it's more of a sketchy look, and I don't love it. And then this, I love these, the letters. I'm a sucker for an alpha set, so I love this, but these are not new. None of this is new. This one is new. It is the Stamped with Love. It has the Stampin' Up! Logo on it, the copyright logo, and then the angel policy. It just, if you're creating and selling stuff, then Stampin' Up! Asks that you add the copyright to it, the name. There's some background sets here. This one's new. It matches those bags. I get background stamps and then I don't use them. And then that's a thing. And then we're going to get right into some accessories and some things that are new. So we have our color lineup, which is nice to see all the new colors. within our lineup. We have our storage. So I use all of the storage except the blending brushes. Mine are just in a drawer, but all of my storage is the Stampin' Up! Storage, and it's the ink pads and the blend markers. And then I even have a couple of these open ones. Here is our new core colors. So if you just want to update your core colors, this is where you're going to do that, which is really nice. These Stampin' Up! Markers have been redesigned, and I want to show you the difference. Okay, this is perfect. So this is, oh, sorry, this is one of the new colors. It was a in color that was about to retire, and it moved in to our new lineup. Okay, so the writer markers have a brush tip, and this is the old style. So this was the old style of the marker, and it had this like pen tip. And you can see you used to be able to, with these, you could re-ink them. I don't know if it's gonna, there we go. Is that better? I have to wait because there we go. Okay, so the new style, you have the brush tip, which is the same. It's, I guess, a little bit longer. This is the new one. Okay. And then the barrel, you can see the barrel part is black right here. And then it has the new one, the color is on there. But the big change is this end. So it's more of a marker tip than a pen tip. So that is the difference in the writer markers. So the writer markers have been updated. The style has been updated, just so you know. I'm not replacing all of mine. I'm not replacing all of them just because they're a new style. But I did get the new color core ones to get all the new colors. And when you're in the color club, if you do the color club, you get a set, you get the writer markers for free by doing that. So make sure you catch my other video. And then here's those bags. Now, I tried ordering these scalloped gift card boxes this morning. I couldn't do it, so I don't know if they are unavailable right now, but it wouldn't let me. I don't know if it was my glitch or if they're just unorderable right now, but that's the only thing I had a problem ordering. So I ordered these, and then I tried to order these. And then here's all of our specialty paper. It's sort of somewhat listed here. It's hard to tell what is what in this photo. I will say I don't like that they did that. Like the holographic paper, if you look at that, it will tell you the colors it coordinates with. And then I just try to find these in samples in the catalog. Here is all the paper. I want to point out that this paper right here is a very large set. It is $30. It is 48 sheets. It is 12 by 12, and there are 4 each of each design. And this is what they were doing with the host paper. It was these really big packs. This is not a host paper. You can just purchase it. I purchased it because I want to see it in person. So I did get that one, but it is $30. It is a very big pack of paper. So our paper is listed here. Again, the only one I did not get was this one, and I'm sort of regretting not getting it. So all of our paper. Then we have gold specialty paper. So this is acetate, which is what I thought. It's not vellum. And then we have basic vellum. All of these have been updated. So let me grab a set and show you. These are the current in colors. And it's just been updated. There's the stripes, the polka dots, and then there's these little hearts. So this, you can get the basic which is all of our color families. I like to have that on hand. And then we have new Memory and More cards. I didn't get them because I didn't love them, so I didn't get them. This is all Memory and More stuff, your album. So happy this didn't retire. I use these albums a ton. And then we have, that was weird. And then we have our other items, our, you know, different tools, embossing powders, heat tools. The neutral tone blends are in this area here. And then same here is just a bunch of tools. We have the Wink of Stella. Watercolor brushes. The uninked cubes. Classic assortment. So this number 6 is a classic assortment of spots. Then we have adhesives, and then we have a lot of new embellishments this year. So we have a lot of them. Last year, I feel like we did not have a lot of new embellishments, and this year I feel like we have a lot. And I ordered one of each of all of the new ones. Makes it easier when I'm designing things, but I also wanted to see them. Then we have new ribbons. We have some sheer ribbon combo packs. The Real Red and Burlap. This was in the occasions, and I'm actually glad to see that they carried this over. We have some textured ribbon for our new in colors, and I have those. So let's just take a look at one of them and see what they look like. Oh, I really love these. I really love these. My scissors, I flung those scissors right over onto that catalog. I really love these. So I got all of the colors of these. And then I was so happy to see this gold and vanilla satin ribbon carry over. This was beautiful for Christmas time, so I'm really glad to see that. Then there's some jute trim, so in the new in colors, so that's great. I got the pink and lemon lime twist ribbon. Then we have our tools, snips, the scoreboard, the trimmer, the take your pick tool. We have some new tips for this. Then we have punches, and there's some bundles here so that you're going to be able to see those. Like this has 2 punches. This is that circle punch. And then here are all of the just single punches you can get. We have the clear blocks, the cut and emboss machine, and the mini, and all of that, those accessories. And then you're going to have the bundles, which is nice to see all in the back here. But then don't forget to take a look at dies back here, because some of these do not have stamp sets that go with them, or they're not bundled together. So like this isn't bundled together. You can just get this, the single. This has a stamp set and a die, but they're not bundled together. Then there's some that don't have anything that goes with them. So like these don't go with anything. They're just a new set of dies. Same thing with the patchwork. And that brings us to embossing folders and the end of the catalog. If you are still here, like, thank you. That was a long video. And I know that it is cutting out. I know my quality is cutting in and out, so I might be having internet issues. So that is the catalog walkthrough. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to let you guys go. That was a long video, and I'm going to pop in all of the information for the printables. So if you want the blends chart or the labels, I'm going to go pop all of that into the YouTube description right now, and then I will have a blog post, the last thing on my list to do today, before the kids get home in an hour and a half, is to get my color club blog post up, which will go out to like today, and then my new catalog blog post up. So I'm going to work on those and get all that information out for you guys. And thank you so much. If you've placed an order for the color club, thank you so much. I will be getting back to you guys tomorrow. I will get into my emails tomorrow. I don't have time today. So expect an email back from me tomorrow. If you're just placing an order for new product from the catalog, thank you so much. If you're placing the order with me, thank you so much for your support. And if you're just placing an order with anybody else, totally have fun placing your order and getting your product. I don't... whatever you're doing, wherever you're ordering from is always fun. It is always fun to get crafty supplies. And just remember that it is a big ordering day for Stampin' Up, so shipping will be delayed slightly. So make sure you reach out to your demonstrator or reach out to me if you need an order status update on that. And I hope that you guys are having fun with the new catalog. I will also link the catalog in the YouTube description here for you as well. So thank you guys so much for hanging out with me. I hope you have a wonderful day, and I will chat